Food Fam, peace and blessings. This is Derric Moore, and I wanted to make a relatively short video for you all, mainly because in the past 2 weeks we've all been bombarded with this entertaining distraction that they call Puffy. Okay, I refuse to call that joker pdiddy or anything, okay? Because I remember when he was a dancer, all right? I'm not telling my age, but I remember, okay? But, so we see all this stuff that's going on. And it's like every other day they come out with something new, okay? Now, people who are not spiritually minded individuals, when they see this, it's just, they got the wow factor going on. Oh, I can't believe it. But those of us who are spiritually minded, when we see this, we look at something, we see it's something completely different, okay? We see it from a higher perspective. We understand that, first of all, we see that all this stuff he's going through, and he's pulling everybody. I mean, he's calling his name. If you said his name, the way they're portraying this, if you said his name 5 times, then they're going ahead and they're like, if you said it 5 times and they got a recording of it on the phone, they tap the phone or whatever, they pulling you in, It's like it's a hot mess, but like I said, people who are not spiritually minded, they like that drama. They love drama, okay? And this is what's happening. So, last month or so, I guess they pulled in, it was one of the preachers, what's his name? T.D. Jakes was pulled in regarding it, or his name is associated with it, with him and everything. There might be some issues going on there. I mean, they already talked about, the rappers, Meek Mill and The Game and all these other cats. But here's the latest thing, I guess. Now they're like, there's some leaked videos in regards to Jay-Z and Beyonce and stuff. And it's like, like I said, if you're not spiritually minded, you're like, wow, oh my God, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But if you are spiritually minded, you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, it's just a play of events. It's cause and effects. Because we're looking at it, and it's not to say that we got this elitist attitude or anything, but we're looking at it and we understand ain't nobody above my aunt. Come on. And when you understand the spiritual sciences and you look at what's going on, you see who the real devil is. When you understand the spiritual sciences, you understand it ain't about no darn Illuminati. It ain't about no hand signs, no Satanist this, and, the goat and the devil, and it don't have nothing to do with it. Not a thing. Because where is it now? Is it saving them now? Is any of that little secret society stuff that they call themselves doing, is it saving them now? It ain't doing nothing. Okay? These some jokers that basically dreamed up some stuff and they trying to go in here and make it seem like they all that. As you can see, like I said, ain't nobody above my aunt. It don't matter what they do. Okay? Even the so-called quote unquote bad guys, they still gotta follow the rules of the universe. To some extent, they still gotta follow it. So that's what's going on. But I don't know if y'all paying attention. Have y'all been paying attention? You see who the real devil is, right? The real devil ain't Puffy. Nah, ain't the real devil. Okay? The real devil is the same devil we've been talking about. The real devil is everybody who's involved, everybody that got their hands in this. The real devil is their ego, personified as Set. See, how do you get a preacher involved in this? Simple. They don't focus on no spiritual development. Okay? All they did was basically they tapped into these individuals' egotistical drives. I mean, anytime you go in here and you hear them talking about, oh, they went ahead and, it's sex, violence, drugs, money. Anytime they talking about any of that kind of stuff, those are all those lower drives. Go back. We talked about this. There's that Maslow's hierarchy. Okay. There's that bottom tier. That's what they keep manipulating. That's where the ego is dealing with, is dwelling in. That's that setting energy or set energy. But that's the real devil. So us as spiritually minded individuals, we're not surprised by this. And the reason why we're not surprised by it, because we just know. Just because a joker gets some money doesn't make them all of a sudden spiritually minded individual or make them ethical and moral and all that. No. Again, study the story of Osiris, you see that Set was like that all the time. Okay? This is it goes back to that same thinking. And when the person goes ahead and if they have that low mentality and you give them money, all they're going to do is be an individual with a lot of money that still got a low mentality. So another evil is being revealed here. And this is where I want to focus on. Now you can see the reason why they refuse to go ahead and empower or give money to those of us who got some sense. Because they know we ain't going to fall for that kind of junk. Does it make sense now? Okay? They're not going to go ahead and give money to individuals who are, who actually know what's going on, who actually know this game. They're not going to do that. Another evil that's being revealed through this whole little, all this drama is that now you also see the reason why they refuse to go ahead and validate Kemetic spirituality. Because as long as they keep going ahead and saying, hey, believe in whatever God you want to believe in. Okay, believe in Jesus, believe in, Allah, believe in anybody. Okay? But the devil is still going to go ahead and come after you. As long as they go ahead and they keep saying that, people still keep looking at out in the sky for a savior, and they'll keep pointing their finger at anything and everything and everybody as the culprit to their downfall, instead of going within and realizing it's them taking accountability for their own actions and behavior. They are their worst enemy. We are our worst enemy. We have to elevate ourselves. We are the only ones that can save ourselves. Can't nobody save you. You can only save yourself. So that's why when we see all this stuff going on, it's like so sad in one sense. Okay? No, it's sad. It is sad. Okay? Because there's a lot of lives that have been affected by this. Okay? So it is sad. Okay? However, hopefully they get people to go in here and start waking up and realizing your God, your Savior, is within you, but so is your devil. Until next time, that's Puffy.